Here we go. We are live and kicking. Let's invite some people to the stream. Do we have any viewers? Is anybody in the house? In the house? Today's a big day. We're celebrating a big moment, adding a key piece to my collection. We're celebrating this with some Spanish not real champagne. Cava. Cava. Let's see, maybe I should share the stream in the channel. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Well, for those who are not here, you can join in later and review the stream. I received this box from a guy in France. Against all expectations, I was expecting I was going to have to order this from the United States. Most of the copies of this game that I can find are very expensive. They're $100, $150, $200 each. Some of these are like sealed, so that doesn't really count. They're of course worth a lot more money. This one is not going to be sealed, but it should be the box plus the disc for a mere 35 euros plus shipping. Shipping wasn't that much because it came from France. La France du croissant, du vin, du pain boursin est une jouet de Atari. Oh non, c'est la copie de Commodore. Yeah, I would rather own the Atari version. However, I'm cheap ass. I found this cheap copy for the Commodore 64. Since I'm not really going to be running this off disk anyway, it's just about the box. The Commodore 64 is going to do just fine. So, before I open the box, I think small prayer is in order. There we go. Had my address in full view several times. There we go. Oh, dear gods of the retro gaming, I am not worthy. I have waited so long for this addition to my collection. Oh, I hope it's going to be okay when I open the box. If there's some garbage in there, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. And I don't mean pissed because I've been drinking too much cava. Which I have been. That's a go-go. Let's open it down here. Here we go. The moment of truth is here. Alternate reality. This game meant so much in my gaming history to me. This is really a huge moment for me. I have been looking forward to this for a very, very long time. A very, very, very long time. This game was so ahead of its time. 7 parts were planned, only 2 were released. The programmers actually never got paid for programming part 2. Philip Price and Ken something, I forgot his name. I'm sorry, Ken. Ken will do. You never showed up when people were asking for you anyway. Ooh. Oh, nice moldy old bookshelf smell. Oh. Actually, for this $35, which is already a fucking steal for this thing, I'm really happy with that. I also get a box, just a box, not the discs, of Ultima 5. which is also really old. So it's gonna look great in my collection. It's gonna get a nice little spot. You already see it's here. I already know I'm not gonna be disappointed. It's here. Alternate reality. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, baby. I mean, show me a Commodore 64 game that was distributed in a box this size. Yeah. Now, Ultima 5 is not a Commodore 64 game. This is going to be PC, IBM PC 10D. Yeah. 16 color game. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, even though it's only the box. I played this game. Oh no, this is 5. I was into 3. Sorry. Well, it's in the series that I love. You know? But the real thing, the real precious is this one. Alternate reality. The City. Of course, I'm gonna get the dungeon as well, eventually. If I'm correct, this has a front folding. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. The font you see here is the same font that is used within the game. The screenshots here, I think, are of the Atari version. They may slightly differ from the actual C64. There we go. This is the first scene where you get abducted from the city, from Earth, basically. You're taken up into the sky, eventually dropped in front of this gate, where when you pass through the gate, your statistics will be set. So all these numbers in the top there are like rolling down when you walk through, and they will fix position when you walk through the gate, determining your character's statistics. And then you're off to this game without a goal, really. Alternate reality drops you into the city, and there are no quests. There is nothing you can achieve, but you can prepare your character for the dungeon. You can also prepare your character for the wilderness and what's the other part called? Oh yeah, it's it's where the gladiators fight. Whatever. Several parts. If you exit the city using certain areas in the game, it'll ask for another disc, being either the dungeon, the wilderness, or other parts of the game. There were going to be 7 parts. Let's have a look inside. There's some slight damage, but this was a fucking dead cheap deal, man. I'm really happy with this. I am really, really, really excited. If you didn't know yet. And original discs contained 5 1/4 inch floppies for the C64. These are double-sided discs. Although it says disc 1 side 1, disc 2 side 1. That's kind of odd. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to see if it is actually complete. Maybe there's more discs to it. Doesn't really matter to me. It's more about the box. But I think it's a 2-disc game with disc 2 being the character disc, which you can actually copy. If you put the character disc in your computer, at least it was like that on the Atari. You should put your disc 2 into the computer on side 2. It opens a copy program that will allow you to copy your character disc. So you don't have to use the original disc for storing your characters. And I wish I had done that, even though my original was a copy. I eventually mangled my character disc and got very frustrated. And actually physically destroyed the disc by taking it out of the cover and hitting it with a pen multiple times. And surprisingly, when my father came home, he felt so sorry for me. He put it back into the cover, loaded up some disk recovery software, and actually tried to recover the disk. And this circular little magnetic flimsy little disk was full of pen prints, which I jammed in there. And after running the disk recovery software, he actually only found 2 bad sectors. Very likely, if I had not gone crazy with the pen, I was able to recover my character, which was like a character I played for months on. It's actually very it's roguelike. So when you start a game, you cannot make a save in between and try something, go back to your save. There is no such thing. Save means save and quit. So you save and quit, and when you load back in, it's gonna take off from where you left. And I've been in some jams in this game, man. Poisoned or whatever, cursed, having to find the healer, and the healer only opens on even hours of the day. And oh my god, man. But alternate reality, I got it. Oh, Ultima, Warriors of Destiny. I mean, this was just free, came with the other game. It's got no disc in there, but that's not a problem. It's a nice box for my collection. It is an Origin game from this early 1990s, probably late 80s, probably more late 80s. I'm not sure. I'm extremely happy. Tell me, have you ever seen a Commodore 64 game in a box this big and with such, I mean, even flat panel in front and stuff? I don't think so. It's a pretty unique C64 game. It's a pretty unique game on its own. It's by far my favorite game of all time in the period of the 80s. I think the release date was 85 or 86 or something. I was not even 10 years old back then. I spent a lot of time on this game. Also, together with other people, like my niece, with Maurice, with everybody, man. This it's the game of all games. All games are based on this one. Without this game, there would probably be no games at all, you know? Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.